Hi, my natural babes. It's me, and I am back. And for the new people here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Come and join me, come and see me, come and watch me now. Come and vibe with me, is where you wanna be. Come and see me, come and join me, come and be. So, for today, I am going to talk about my spiritual journey. And I finally realized that I'm actually on it, and I'm actually on the right path to finding myself, and also not only finding myself, but also finding my purpose and what I am supposed to be doing. So let's get into it. Honestly, I really want to say that the most significant years personally for me were 2020, 2022, and 2023. For me, it was just because the simple fact that there was so many things that were going on and so many things transpiring all at once. It felt like I could never fully catch a break. It felt like something was always happening, but I started to realize that only for certain months. So after my birthday, October and November, those were my purging months. Something always transpired. I either lost friends, or I started to see people's true colors, or I just was depressed. I had seasonal depression. I just felt different, and I felt like something wasn't sitting right. But one thing I could say, in the beginning, I was always in a toxic situation. And when I mean by a toxic situation, whether it was relationship, friendships, family dynamic, I was always in a toxic situation. I was always in a toxic mindset, self-doubt. I was very critical to myself. I always discouraged myself over and over again, even when I wanted to do something. Even with YouTube, clearly you guys can see it took me a very long time to come back here. I had a lot of bad habits and a lot of bad cycles. I was very codependent. I did not know how to be independent. I did not know how to have an independent mindset. I always had someone to lean on or do something for me, or I always had someone to tell me, this is your next step. This is what you have to do. I was never able to fully do it on my own. And I had to take accountability. That's another thing that I really had to learn as I'm getting older. And I am still growing into a wonderful woman, that accountability is the most biggest thing that anybody could ever take with them. So with that, it was really hard to be like, you know what, Ashley, you were kind of wrong there. And this is why you're having the luck, or this is why the situation turned out the way it turned out. So it really helped me to just really start to learn that, you know what, how can I make my mistakes into lessons from here on out? One thing I've started to notice, and I even noticed as a kid, so all of this transpired as a kid. I was different. I was the odd one out. I did not feel like I belonged. I felt like I did not know myself. But that's also where it comes to a lot of childhood traumas, or just the mindset where you don't want to be outcast and you do not want to be weird. So you try to fit in. Everybody has gone through those stages. But for me, I knew there was something special within me that I just could not unlock. I was not able to grasp, but it's like a sense of, I could feel every emotion. I could feel a room. It's like I had all the tools in my face, and I had all the signs, but I did not know what it meant. And as a kid, you're just like, you know what, whatever, it's weird. I'm not going to look into it. But for these years, 2020, 2022, and 2023, I had no choice but to dive into it. A situation happened in 2020 for me, and it really honestly changed my life and my perspective. I feel like that was the situation or the tower moment that I had in my life to truly get into my spirituality. I finally was able to be like, you know what? I'm curious. And I started doing some digging. And I noticed that my body would do things that it's never done. Astral projecting, that's one. If a lot of people, if you guys do not know what astral projecting is when it's pretty much when you're laying down, you sleep, but your soul leaves your body, your spirit leaves your body. And it goes to all these different dimensions. It goes to all these different universes. And it actually goes back to where they call home. That's why a lot of people have dreams and have lucid dreams, have dreams where it feels so real. They have dreams of them flying. They have dreams of them falling. They have dreams of so many things that they're like, I've been here before. But in reality, your soul, your spirit was there. And once it comes back to your body, you know, you wake up and you're like, damn, that was a really cool dream. No, it was your reality. You went there. Everybody travels, and I had to realize my spirit was craving something. The moment I was ascending and the moment that I was starting to realize certain things and I started to see the world and see certain situations for the way they were, I started to realize that I separated myself. I didn't talk to a lot of people. I didn't care for the things I used to care about. I really just wanted my own peace. When I felt like my mind was on an overload and it was nothing but negative, it broke me really bad. And I really was trying to change, like, what can I do to make a change within myself so that I can make a change within the world? Because personally, I know that I am meant to change the world. So with all the dreams, all the astral projecting, all the angel numbers, everything that I was encountering in 2020, this is just 2020, mind you, just 2020 alone, I knew that 2022, something was up. Because 2021 was decent. It was okay. But the one things that I could truly remember was September of 2022. That's truly how it started. I was in a relationship. I got in a relationship in July 4th. And that's where my journey truly was about to start. The reason why I say that was because I was blessed to meet my twin flame. I was blessed to interact with my twin flame. And when I tell you it is a total different experience, you're literally looking at yourself. Like, it's kind of scary, but you're looking at yourself in a different gender, and you guys just may have a little bit of things that are not in common, but you guys are the exact same people. My twin flame was literally mirroring my negative aspects of myself and was bringing out my dark side for real. It was bringing out my ugly side. Like, it was just like, what the fuck? But I had nothing but this love. You will truly learn what unconditional love is when you meet your twin flame. Being in a twin flame connection really taught me what I had to learn within myself. And he actually pointed out a lot of things that I needed to work on that I didn't know. Just how I pointed out a lot of things for him that he didn't realize. I found somebody that I thought I was going to be with forever. And it's like, no. What can you learn? Because you're seeing something in someone, but you're looking at yourself. And that's when I started to realize that, okay, when you have codependency issues and you are trying to make everybody else happy and you're trying to love on everybody else, but nothing's ever reciprocated. And I learned that, I'm still learning it, that if it's not reciprocated, I'm not doing it. If I'm doing something I don't feel is right and I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. Because energetically, I never realized how powerful my energy is, and just energy in general, that when you're putting your time, sweat, and energy and heart into something, it will literally drain you to the point where You will lose yourself, lose what you love, lose what you like, lose your dreams, your goals, your ambition, just because you're stuck on the idea of a person, or you're stuck on the idea of a situation. I was in a box. I felt like I was playing this game and I kept on going into a dead end every time. If you would have asked me, when I was like 10, I would have said by 26 I'll be married, I'll have my career, I'll have 4 or 5 kids, right? No, that's not even that. I'm 26, I have a wonderful career, but I'm not married and I don't have any kids. And I had to learn that timing and balance is everything. And doing things that's not in the right timing or that's not meant for you at that moment is never going to work. I had to learn that, you know what? If I'm not balanced, nothing in my life is going to be balanced. If I'm not grounded, nothing in my life is going to be grounded. If I'm not able to call myself out and take myself accountable for certain things, then no one else will in my life. If I'm not able to cut off certain things, cut off certain people, cut off things that no longer serve a purpose in my life, then I'm not doing my part. And I'm not going to get the life that I want for myself if I'm not doing the work. I want to be an influencer. How can I be an influencer if I'm not making content? How can I be in this reality that I have in my head and I'm not putting in the work? I'm not writing my emotions out. I'm not talking. I'm not truly believing in myself. Because if I don't believe in myself, no one else is going to believe in myself. So angel numbers. The angel numbers that I saw all the time. I am going to leave the angel numbers that I saw constantly and what they mean. The numbers I saw all the time was 111, 222, 444, 333, 1111, and my twin flame's birthday, 34. I saw those numbers all the time. Okay. I never really paid attention at first. I was just like, okay, that's just weird, but that's also cool. But once I started to look into the numbers and what they meant, I started to realize that they were trying to tell me something. When I was at my old job, I would see 111 and 222 all the time. And I had to start thinking, what am I always doing when I see these numbers? I am always sitting at a front desk and I'm always talking to myself because I'm always in my head like, why am I here? I don't like what I'm doing. 111 for me is intuition. Always listen to your intuition. My intuition was always telling me, Ashley, you're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to be doing something else. I would just never listen because one of my bad habits and my bad traits are I get comfortable. When I am comfortable, I don't want to get uncomfortable because it's uncomfortable. Who wants to be somewhere uncomfortable? You know? But one thing I could say in the beginning, my twin flame truly told me to get comfortable, you have to get uncomfortable. And I up and quit my job. It was just like, okay. But when I did that, I just had the reassurance where it was just like, I'm gonna be okay. It's fine. There's something more. There's something else that's going to fulfill you for this moment. There's something else that can no longer come with you on this journey that you're on. And I'm not gonna lie, I was very depressed. Going into the winter time, I was super depressed. There was a lot of things going on personally, left and right, where I did not know what I was gonna do with myself. And I watched tarot. I would listen to tarot readers. I would listen to podcasts. I would listen to a whole bunch of different things that I'm like, okay, let me try to figure out my life. And at the right moment, because I remember before I left my job, I was praying to myself and I was talking to myself and I'm like, I just want someone to guide me. I want someone that's genuine. I want someone who's just like me. I want someone who has experienced the stuff I've experienced and help guide me and show me and teach me what I want to learn, because I love learning about spirituality. I love learning about different things that's not this world. And I kid you not, November, I found who I consider one of my closest friends and also my mentor, Britt. I am going to leave actually her website, her social medias down below in the link below. She helped guide me. She also did my readings. She helped guide me. She helped mentor me. She also helped me learn about what I'm good at. She also helped me realize the gifts that I actually have and how to embrace them, and actually how to help them grow so that I can help other people. So yeah, she was able to help me navigate certain things and like see like what part of my body needed healing and what part of me needed to grow and just let go of. This video was kind of all over the place, but that was honestly my journey. It was all over the place. It was nothing step by step. It was nothing one after another. It was all over to the place that sometimes it made no sense. So if you guys are going through your spiritual journey, or you guys feel like you are, and you're kind of wondering what's going on with you, comment below. I got my social medias. Inbox me. Let's have a whole conversation. Let me know what you guys are going through. Let me know what you guys are experiencing. Let me know if you guys are seeing the numbers that I was seeing. I would love to know. So if you guys would like to actually know about and see and hear the story of my twin flame and everything that transpired, leave a comment below and I will talk to you guys about my twin flame journey, the ups and the downs, and give you guys some advice on how to go about it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I really hope you guys love this video. Don't forget, I am naturally Ashley, but I am also divinely me. So if I am divinely me, don't forget to be divinely you. Bye.
It's naturally Ashley. Naturally Ashley.